Hi guys. So today's topic is how to be data scientist in 2023. I mean, I will share my experience, how I did my degree in data science, and what do I think about being a data scientist in 2023. So what I would start with is no, just give me a moment. Basically, in order to learn the concept of data science, you have to have go through certain websites. I think the websites which I really found is medium.com. This Medium Data Science, right? One of the best website for towards data science. Medium.com towards data science. So this is one of the best websites you can use to understand the data science concept. So in data science, it depends in which domain you wanna go. For example, my domain is towards machine learning and one is visualization. So I have done visualization using Tableau mainly and Power BI as well. In machine learning, you can get all the concepts based on clustering or um, classification, clustering. It may be binary classification or forecasting. You can go through so many topics here, right? And this is one of the best websites where you can actually understand the concept of data science and you get answers to most of your problems using this website towards datascience.com. And I've used it a lot the last 2 3 years to actually understand the concept of towards data science, this data science. And I've also used it for visualization. So, for example, you actually have to have specific questions. For example, if you want to understand what is mean squared error, this is a very common term we have in machine learning. So first thing one is through your simply learn, for example, mean squared error, what's data science, right? It gives you a lot of detail why mean squared error. So there are posts regarding mean squared error, and you can actually read everything from here, right? Why is mean squared error so popular? So and there's one is this one, and this is one of the most common terms, understanding linear regression and the need for gradient descent. Yep. And Kaggle. Kaggle is one of the good websites, but again, you don't understand the basic concept from Kaggle. And this is the another website which you can use, Medium. So medium.com is also very good. And I've used it, loss functions, metrics, machine learning. And I use medium.com and towards data science to optimize my machine learning models to improve the performance, be it clustering or be it classification, maybe when I'm training my model for a Kaggle dataset competition, because I have done 3 or 4 Kaggle dataset competitions, and one was classification, one was regression, and I haven't used clustering, to be honest. This is one of the other websites, and I've also used Stack Overflow. It, this is for very specific. When you have a very specific problem, then you use Stack Overflow, right? So this is yeah. When you have a specific coding problem, for example, when you are using a pandas data frame, column name renaming, right? Column renaming, you get this. Stack Overflow is it gives you actual code. You have to try it maybe 2 3 times. It might work, it might not work. There are different solutions to a specific problem in different ways. So yeah, this is one of the other things. Geeks for Geeks, I think it's too overrated. It's not very useful. I haven't used Geeks for Geeks for understanding data science concept. I think it's just 1%. Mainly, what you use is Stack Overflow towards data science. Stack Overflow gives you the specific coding solution, or maybe a specific. And for example, this you directly use it. In towards data science, you actually understand the concept. They don't give you too much of a specific programming solution, but yeah, they do help you in understanding the concept. And also, I mean, obviously YouTube. Although I had units in machine learning, data visualization, but I think I found YouTube to be far more useful. If you understand machine learning through YouTube, I think there's a StatQuest channel, and I have learned a lot of concept from StatQuest. And for example, this programming, I didn't use it in a way like I'm visiting towards data science and then I'm specifically choosing. No, you write your problem and there will be suggestions from towards data science if they match your problem. And it's like understanding the basic concept. For example, training and test data set, understanding data set, loading in a pandas data frame, cleaning it, and then imputing the missing values by mean values or something, and also understanding mean squared error, mean absolute error, and understanding what is binary classification, what is regression, what is clustering, what is k-means clustering. So you have to spend a lot of time, and also you have to get through all those questions which are a part of your process. If people think they can learn machine learning in a month, it's not gonna work out, to be honest. It takes almost 6, 7, or maybe a year to actually go into the flow of machine learning. For me, it's almost now 3 years, I think, yeah, to understand what is actually a model. I mean, why do you need it? How does it actually work? So it's basically based on the linear. What I understood from machine learning problems was like a linear equation in variables. And variables refers to the number of factors affecting the output value. For example, y is equal to, for example, linear equations and variables is one of the best approach to understand, for example, linear equation in real life. So if you are really good at linear equations and maths, I think, and also functions and calculus to understand increasing, decreasing function and gradient descent, all these things, I use StatQuest. Also one of the best channel you can have. It's like Netflix for your machine learning. That's what I even wrote a comment on StatQuest to this Josh Starmer. I read like it's a Netflix for machine learning concept. It is very good, to be honest. It's far better than those Coursera courses. Honestly, I have seen the Coursera course of Andrew Ng. Believe me, it's far more better. For example, this K means clustering. It's far, far better than the trying those Coursera courses doing it. I am not against Coursera, but again, it's like this is far more better. You don't pay for it, but if you really understand the concept, you will love it, love doing it. I think YouTube is the best way to understand machine learning. I mean, to understand the basic concepts, StatQuest is one of the best ways. And because I have done my learning, I have understood all these concepts by going through, I mean, several websites, actually understanding specific problems, understanding specific concept, then using it either for Kaggle or for my own coding problem. So that's how it has been for me. I mean, if you understand machine learning basic concept, you can go for deep learning very easily. Deep learning is if you actually understand machine learning at the very basic level, it's not a problem because I have an interest in deep learning and I tried doing TensorFlow and I have actually implemented, I mean, I've already made videos on how to implement a data science solution in Azure. So it's like creating your own machine learning model. And it's like it becomes easier if you understand the concept. So that's, I mean, I just want to share this knowledge because I think it might help, it will help people to actually not there's so many ways, you can understand, but I think these three, four things, they really help you to understand.